right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we are back in London, England, as the UFC continues to make its presence felt here in the UK, and nasty crowd on hand as usual here tonight.
When the UFC expanded, when the UFC started going all around the world and becoming a global sport, London was a target area. England was a target country because you understood how much the fans care about sports. You watch it in the football game. You watch it, you hear that? Football. You watch it in the way that they show up. UFC approached this place, the UFC targeted England. We went there, and every time the fans have showed up. There it is, now he's on the mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nurmagomedov's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Great technique, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
Well, he's got his back now.
Oh, right in the mount.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Ooh, arms in tight.
Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Nurmagomedov getting worked here from the top. Grounded pound strikes raining down. He's got that jab working, nicely done. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Vicious knees in the clinch here to the head, and be a lot of doctors for the opponent to see next week, maybe even an orthodontist if he's not careful.
He's gotta be careful. He needs to protect his head. He cannot allow his opponent to get off this many knees to his head.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense.
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Beautiful transition.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
You got 10 seconds left.
Final seconds. Khabib's back in half guard. 5 minutes in the books.
This guy, he's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to. Using the free hand beautifully, lands a nice punch from the clinch.
Well, you gotta think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was gonna get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble, because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a great submission specialist.
Yeah, nothing fun about it. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, big shots from the top. He's having his way with him here. Nurmagomedov's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown. Just like we mentioned off the jump, this wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. It's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happy.
Lands a big elbow there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
All right, so Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown.
That was a slick transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you.
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Beautiful leg kick lands.
1.5 minutes now to go in round 2.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Nice elbow in the clinch there up top by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, connects with the 1-2. Immediately gets the underhook. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Very fast jab lands for him.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round 1. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure takedowns, to feel good about the way things were going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up for top control, him and his team are ecstatic because they know when they're on top, when they're securing takedowns, they're winning.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. High-level guard pass.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Great timing on that double leg.
Yeah, he's in half guard here. Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, and he's back up again. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Again, shoots for a takedown, not there once again.
Dig and kick.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Takes his back now. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Going for a submission. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, he got out!
Wow, that is amazing that he did not tap to that submission. He was in very deep, but he made slight movements, got off to the side, slipped his right arm out, and found safety. Great job defensively.
Nurmagomedov's back in full now. 15 seconds. Excellent ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp after fighting 5 rounds versus 2.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Effective jab there by Nurmagomedov. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Take the mount here.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Beautiful combination with the hands there.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Head kick is blocked. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Oh, and now the hip toss in position now to go out there.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
And there it is! Khabib Nurmagomedov! Coming up huge tonight.
Holy smokes.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke. And still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov had a lot of submissions late in his UFC title run. He gets